The world does not reward distraction. It rewards control. It does not reward emotional reactions. It rewards calculated movement. And it certainly does not reward those who scatter their energy trying to impress everyone around them. It rewards the individual who understands one uncompromising truth: if you do not dominate your own path, someone else will dominate you on theirs. Most men do not lose because they lack talent. They lose because they lack focus. They give their attention to critics, their energy to rivals, and their time to distractions that promise validation but deliver weakness. Every argument they enter, every insult they respond to, every comparison they entertain chips away at their authority. Slowly, almost invisibly, they surrender control of their direction. Machiavelli observed that power belongs to those who concentrate it. A ruler who divides his attention among too many concerns weakens his influence. A leader who seeks approval from everyone loses the ability to command anyone. The same principle governs your life. When your attention is fragmented, your progress becomes fragile. To focus on yourself until you win is not selfishness. It is strategic discipline. It means withdrawing from unnecessary conflict and redirecting your energy toward leverage. While others argue publicly, you build privately. While they broadcast ambition, you refine competence. While they react emotionally, you advance deliberately. There is a difference between being busy and being effective. The reactive man is constantly engaged. He responds instantly. He explains himself repeatedly. He defends his reputation at every challenge. He mistakes noise for power. But noise is not authority. It is insecurity disguised as strength. The dominant man operates differently. He speaks when necessary. He moves when prepared. He does not feel compelled to answer every provocation. Silence becomes his filter. Restraint becomes his advantage. Because he understands something critical, every reaction reveals vulnerability. When you react to criticism, you reveal what unsettles you. When you rush to defend yourself, you signal doubt. When you chase validation, you admit dependency. Dependency is domination in disguise. If your emotional state can be influenced by strangers, you are not in control. Domination begins internally. Before you attempt to command outcomes, you must command yourself. Discipline is the first territory to conquer. If your habits are inconsistent, your ambitions will collapse. If your focus shifts with every distraction, your momentum will dissolve. Most people allow the world to dictate their priorities. Notifications interrupt their concentration. Opinions redirect their decisions. Trends influence their goals. They do not choose their direction, they inherit it from noise. And then they wonder why they feel behind. To dominate or be dominated is not a threat. It is a structural reality. Every day you either consolidate your power or you disperse it. Every hour you either invest in your development or you subsidize someone else's agenda. If you truly intend to win, you must narrow your attention. You must identify the objective that transforms your position and eliminate what does not serve it. Focus is not intensity. It is exclusion. It requires the courage to ignore what is urgent but irrelevant. The disciplined man accepts temporary misunderstanding for long-term leverage. He does not explain his silence. He does not justify his boundaries. He understands that access to him is a privilege, not a right. And this is where the shift begins. The shift begins when you realize that most battles are traps. They are designed to drain you, not strengthen you. The average man cannot resist engagement. He believes every insult requires a response, every rival demands attention, every opportunity deserves pursuit. In trying to do everything, he accomplishes nothing. The strategist chooses differently. He measures actions by outcomes, not by emotional satisfaction. Before speaking, he asks, does this strengthen my position? Before committing, he asks, does this increase my leverage? If the answer is no, he withdraws without hesitation. Leverage is the currency of dominance. Skill is leverage. Financial stability is leverage. Emotional control is leverage. Reputation built on results is leverage. Each hour invested in these assets multiplies your future influence. Each hour wasted on trivialities reduces it. Machiavelli warned that those who rely on fortune without preparation invite disaster. The same applies to ambition. If you rely on motivation without structure, you will drift. Motivation is unstable. Discipline is permanent. The man who waits to feel inspired will remain average. The man who acts regardless of feeling builds inevitability. There will be periods when progress is invisible. When effort exceeds recognition. When silence feels isolating. This is the phase that eliminates the weak. Most retreat here. They return to distraction because construction without applause feels uncertain. But uncertainty is the cost of building something real. Compound growth is quiet. While others chase immediate validation, you accumulate advantage. You train when no one watches. You study when no one cares. You refine when no one applauds. And over time, the gap widens. Victory ceases to be a possibility and becomes a probability. Dominate or be dominated also applies to your emotional state. If your mood depends on praise, you are vulnerable. If your confidence collapses under criticism, you are fragile. Stability is a form of intimidation. When nothing external can destabilize you, manipulation loses its power. This does not mean becoming cold or indifferent to everything. It means choosing deliberately what deserves your emotion. The disciplined man feels deeply but reacts selectively. He does not suppress emotion, he governs it. As you focus relentlessly on yourself, something subtle changes in how others perceive you. Your silence acquires weight. Your words carry precision. Your presence suggests control. This transformation is not cosmetic. It is structural. It reflects internal order. Internal order produces external authority. When your habits are disciplined, your decisions become sharper. When your priorities are clear, your schedule becomes aligned. When your direction is defined, distractions lose appeal. Eventually, the results emerge. Not dramatically, but unmistakably. Opportunities increase. Respect shifts. Influence expands. To observers, it may appear sudden. But you know it was earned in obscurity. In the architecture of power, there are only two positions. The one who shapes circumstances. And the one who is shaped by them. Focus on yourself until you win. Not loudly. Not defensively. Not reactively. Strategically. Relentlessly. Without apology. Because in a competitive world governed by discipline, neutrality does not exist. You are either building dominance, or surrendering to someone who is.